forgot to make a video, and I remembered, like, not that long ago, and I'm like, oh shit! Okay, so, apologies, Dominic, for posting this kind of late. So, I'm probably gonna be kind of groggy, because I'm kind of tired, even though it's really early for me to be tired, and I got my trusty blanket here with my badass looking cats with shoes. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, this week's topic is, what does it mean to be a man? Absolutely nothing, in my opinion. I think people are people. I mean, there are a number of philosophies on what a man could be, and I'd say a good number of them seem fairly logical, maybe not necessarily something that I agree with or whatever, blah 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 blah, but I can see how they would come to that conclusion. And but I don't think it means a damn thing to be a man. I think a person is a person, whether they be man, woman, anything in between. I don't care. You be what you want as long as you are being yourself and you are not being what someone is telling you to be. And that's part of what, like, initially defines being a man for me, sort of. I guess being a man is sort of it's a constriction on things. 'Cause okay, so, like, for the longest time I was like, I don't really feel like a girl. I don't like being called a girl. I don't even know what does this mean, like, because I didn't necessarily want to be a boy either, because, like, even though I prefer having people call me he sometimes and stuff, like, most of the time, actually, like, I still don't feel right about, being only a man, because then there's, like, a whole new set of rules that comes with being a man, and, you have a whole new set of, like, ways to act and responsibilities that come with this title. You have to display a certain, like, toughness and a certain, like, amount of masculinity to be this man that people are talking about. And I don't agree with that, really. I mean, I do enjoy putting off more of a masculine air. I think that's sort of just how I am, but I don't like being confined to being like that. Like, I don't want to be like that because I'm told that I have to be. I want to be like that. Whoa, my computer flipped out. I want to be like that because I feel like I want to be. The gay community's definition of being a man, I have no idea what that is. I would assume it's somewhat similar, though there's some femininity involved, I guess, too. I suppose it's more free-flowing than the quote-unquote normal definition of being a man. But, so I can agree with that more, I guess. I don't really know. The trans community's definition, I think, sometimes, of being a man is a lot worse, or could potentially be worse than, the, socially acceptable version of being a man. Well, not socially acceptable, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, the normal definition, I guess, of being a man. Because, like, there's a lot of trans guys that feel the need to overcompensate for something that they might have been missing, by being overly masculine. I feel like they're confining themselves to being like her, as opposed to just being her because, that's how they are. that was horrible. Oh, that made no sense. Whatever. I'm tired. Deal with it. what a man isn't is very harshly defined in nearly every community. This is true. Um, it's like when you're a guy, you're not really like told to act this way. You're basically told to not act this way. Does that make sense? That makes sense. I can only hope that it makes sense. But yeah. Um, some people say the clothes make the man. I'd say this could very well be true because I think having the clothes make the man could have very much to do with gender expression, and if that allows you to become more of a man, then that could totally define you as being a man, I guess. Of course, there are women that dress up as a man that wouldn't make you a man. I guess, though, if you were a very, I don't know, butch lady, you could be like the one wearing the pants in the relationship. Or I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, yeah, I don't like the term man at all because I believe that we all exist on a very individual plane, and we're all very individual people. That there should be no man or woman or even trans or genderqueer or anything. There should just be people and you. I mean, we spend so much time trying to label ourselves and put ourselves into groups to try and relate with one another, and we forget that every single person is different, and you could meet on so many like with so many different things like other than how you display your gender or your sex. Like, I don't know. What does it mean to be a man? It means absolutely nothing.